Welcome 1 hour get down with your boy Dre the Drizzle and the host with the most from coast to coast. He maxed them down like a Don shoe. Michael
Let
Jones. What it do, my boy?
me tell you something, brother. That's the best. That's the best introduction I've had in years, man. I'm telling you right now, that was fantastic. I appreciate you, my man. I
And
appreciate
man,
that one.
I try, got to switch things up every now and then, give them a little something, something.
Yes, sir. I feel you on that one. Right on, brother. But yeah, welcome everybody to another beautiful Saturday evening of the 1 hour get down with my man Dre the Drizzle. I'm Macaroni, and we're going over the topics of the week. What all happened? So, Driz, you the man. So, let us know what's going down, brother.
Well, we got some things that we kind of missed on last week's show that I would like to get into, even though
Okay.
it ain't make headlines like it should. I think it's kind of an important story for today's times.
Uh-huh.
And the headline reads,
"You've got mail."
That ain't
Not
what
you
it
got
says.
mail. Not you got mail, but what else we read?
All that timing, all that
No, that
timing
was
was beautiful.
perfect timing.
That was not intentional, y'all. So the headline reads: Mississippi sues Favre wrestlers over
Oh,
welfare misspendings.
I read that story. Now they said that Brett Favre was it was something about Brett Favre didn't know something about it wasn't that much whatever money that Brett Favre was supposedly had taken, he had paid it back. He gave
Mm-hmm.
it back. So
Yeah.
his thing is dealt with. But the whole thing is with Ted DiBiase,
Yep.
because he run like the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase, back in the day, the wrestler. He run like a ministry,
Yeah.
and it's like was he like stealing the money or something like it was something like
Yeah.
that. He was
Supposedly,
doing something crooked with it.
they squandered close to $20 million in money
Yeah. Uh-huh.
from the Temporary Assistance for the Needy, or TANF program.
Right. Right. Yeah, he was getting from that. Yep. Him and his son. Remember, his son was a wrestler too for a
Now,
minute. His son getting him too.
yeah. Now, one of the things you have to realize that Mississippi is one of the poorest states in the nation.
Yep.
They at the bottom on everything.
They're at the bottom.
So that means a lot of people in Mississippi receive TANF. No matter which color you are, no matter which color you are.
It's more white. It's more white
Yeah,
than black people receive that down south.
yeah.
In
But
Mississippi. Yeah.
they'll talk about that.
No, they're gonna talk about that. No.
Don't
Of
talk
course
about
not. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
But it's amazing to me how we continue to, when I say we, I mean Americans,
Uh-huh.
and maybe even people in general,
Uh-huh.
of lesser wealth, continue to let the wealth screw us over time
Especially down there.
time time.
Because you like down south is like it they can be the rich, wealthy, rich, wealthy people can, like the politicians down there, some of them more wealthy and rich,
Yeah.
and they don't relate to these poor people at all. But as long as they have the same ideology that they have, they're gonna back them 100%. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, I witnessed people vote for politicians or any elected official, and the person they're voting for at the end of the day don't know jack shit about their constituents.
Not nothing.
They didn't took
Probably had a town hall meeting or two.
yeah
That's about it.
had a little town hall meeting,
Yep.
got some people riled up,
Got some people riled up. Got whatever little
got
money
some
out of them that they had.
donations.
Got whatever little money they got out of them that they had.
Yeah. And a lot of these people, especially in states like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana,
Yep.
You know, even here in Illinois.
Yep.
You know, a lot of these people can't afford to give. No, I mean, it's people out here giving donations to politicians, but don't know where they're gonna get their next meal
But
from.
listen, all thing they gotta do is yell Trump, 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 and they money gonna fly out their pockets. And
Man,
they know it.
it was like that way before his crazy ass came in office.
But he just made it worse though. He made it way worse.
I don't want necessarily say he made it worse. I would say that he brought it to our faces more because it's the same amount of people, but now they got their camera on.
Yeah,
the cameras are on them.
Yeah.
These people ain't stopped doing. They was doing this shit long before these devices came along.
Oh yes, indeed.
Now we have cameras, social media,
Mhm.
put them two together, and Karens go viral every damn day.
Yeah. Yep.
And half of the time, those Karens wind up voting and supporting guys that steal from them on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Should I call it stealing when you willingly give your money over to somebody that is going to take a program away from you that's feeding your family?
That's feeding
You're
your family.
on food
Yeah.
stamps.
Yeah.
You're on food stamps.
You on food. You on food stamps down there. You on food stamps.
On
And you
food
gonna vote
stamps.
for
You living in
you,
a Section 8 house, and
and
you
the only,
voting for this guy who's going to cut the housing bill by
but they
$20
don't
million.
and they don't care, Dre, because they have the same ideology as them. I mean, if you yelling Trump, if you yelling build a wall, if you yelling Mexicans are rapists, Black lives don't matter. You know what I mean? All lives matter. You know what I mean?
Same difference.
Same, exactly. I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, if you yelling that, they don't care. They don't care.
Hey, no, they pretty much. It's starting to seem like we've always known that they didn't care, but
Right.
I guess it's poor. Being poor white is not as bad as being poor black. Well, being poor white is not as bad as being rich black. There we go.
Being poor white is not as bad as being poor black, because you want to know why?
No, it's not as being poor. It's not as bad as being rich black. Rich black. I can prove you a rich black one right here. Not too long ago, the director of Black Panther went into his bank.
Yeah, Coogler. Yeah, and he got stuck. He got yeah.
And got hemmed up.
Yep, in the
got
bank.
hemmed up by them peoples.
Yep, in the bank. Yep.
Not because some white person reported them, but because a young black girl reported them.
Uh-huh.
The young black girl didn't believe he was who he said he was.
Yeah.
Who his ID proved him to be, because he got a mask on his COVID times, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But he got to, some extra drama just to get his own money.
Just get his own money out. Yep.
And
up in the bank.
The bank he been doing that shit for years.
Yeah. But here's my example of being poor white is better than being poor black, because being poor white, you still have an advantage in certain places. You know what I mean? Let's just put it like this. And this is a fact. Folks, if you, like Paul Mooney said, if you got the complexion for the protection, for the collection, you're gonna be all right. You listen, you can be broke. You can be broke and poor and all that. The only reason why some white folks are poor and broke and living on the streets is because that's what they want to do.
They've chosen not to be a part of the system.
I have been, I want to say, I ain't gonna say brainwashed, but I have been programmed to believe that if you're white, you have an advantage. You're born with an advantage if you're white. You're born with it.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
here's proof for your
A
brother.
homeless white dude on the street can walk in any McDonald's or anywhere and get a job. Just clean himself up.
Yeah, go
All
in
they gotta
the
do.
bathroom and shave.
Go in the bathroom, shave, cut your hair a little bit. You get a job. You're white. You get it. You just gotta want it. That's why I'm saying a lot of white folks that's out here on the street, they out there because they choose to be.
Yeah, a lot of them don't want to be a part of the system.
They
They
don't. Yeah.
why
And
am
don't
I
get me wrong.
why am
Don't
I
get me
giving
wrong.
y'all
It's
this
some,
money and y'all
listen,
ain't doing nothing to help me?
and don't get me wrong. There's some black folks too that's out there out on the street. They out there because they choose to be. Because there's some black folks out there on the street with degrees. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers done graduated college. Motherfuckers done been in the army, in the service. You know what I mean? They got all kind of certificates and awards, and they
Yeah,
just choose to be like that. You know?
they choose to be out the system.
Yep.
And I can kind of understand being out the system, but boy, is it hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
Man, it is hard out there for a pimp trying to be out that system.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. I'll tell you right now. Spend one of them hard winters out there on the street, one of them hot summers out there on the street. I'd rather be in the system.
I've spent
I'd
a
rather
hot
be in the
summer
system.
on the street, and I've spent a couple cold ass nights on the street,
I'd rather be in the system.
and I had to get a job.
Yeah, damn right. Damn right. I'm telling you, man.
I had to get a job,
like
my
real shit,
money
bro.
up.
Like real shit, bro. Like them people out there on the street in St. Louis right now, man. For anybody to be homeless out on the street and survive for years, that person is built different.
Yeah,
you gotta be different.
You gotta be.
You know what I mean? They built different.
your will to survive is
I'll probably make it a week tops on the street before I'm calling somebody, be like, bro, I got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Probably not even a week, probably about 2-3 days. I probably make 2-3 days after that, bro. No, I'm not built.
No, I'm already calling somebody. Can I come spend the night at your house?
Bruh, for real.
When you gonna leave? I don't know, but I clean up.
Exactly. Exactly.
When you come home, it'll be cleaned up.
Bro, hey, when you go to work, just let me come in there when you go to work. Just let me get a nap, a shower, and a little something to eat, and I'm gone. You'll see me in the morning when you leave again. You ain't gotta see me at night. Shit. Just let me get a nap and some food. Like I can make it overnight. Shit out there, but just, bro, it's rough, man. You built different.
Hey, man,
built different out there, man.
Can I get your Netflix password while I'm here?
Right. For real.
So
yeah, man. But I can say, man, I'm blessed enough to say that I got people that wouldn't let me be homeless. So I can say that. The only way that I would be homeless is if I chose to be. That's it. If I chose not to bother anybody, that's the only way I'd be homeless.
Bro, you lucky.
And that's a blessing.
Cause
that's a blessing.
It was people I thought wouldn't let me be homeless. And those people I thought wouldn't let me be homeless put me out.
Oh damn, yeah. Yeah, that's rough.
And that's you talk about a hard pill to swallow, my boy.
That's hard. No, that's rough, brother. That's rough one there.
Ooh.
Well, you could
like going down.
Boy, you may as well spit that pill out. Throw it up, baby.
Best believe I threw it up. It got thrown up. Let Jesus handle that
motherfucker. That's rough. That's rough going. Yeah, I can say I'm blessed enough, man. I can say that I wouldn't. The only way I'd be homeless if I choose to be homeless. And I'm one of those people I probably would choose to be homeless because I don't like to bother nobody. I don't like to be a burden on nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Or even just feel like one. Even if you ain't one, just feeling
listen,
like one.
Even if the people that you staying with want you to be there and ain't got no problem with you being there, but you just still feel like you're burdening them. You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'd be. That's how I'd be for me.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Well, I got some a little bit more enlightening here for us. And it's a Great scientific discovery for mankind.
This was dope.
You
Because I'm a
know,
science head. We both are science heads. We like that shit. Especially the
we
universe and all of that shit. Solar system.
yeah.
I'm all into that. I'm all about it.
Man, hey, bro, I want to know where the hell this ship going.
For real.
And will somebody please contact the pilot and tell him to dodge these fucking rocks?
No, trust me, it's not manned.
Look, it ain't gotta be manned for there to be a pilot.
But read the story. What was the story so they can see? They can know
so what we got here is we've finally gotten an image of the super massive. I'll say that one more time. Super massive
black hole.
Black hole that
it's in the middle of the center of the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy, where the Earth is. Galaxy. This is where we are. And there's a supermassive black hole in the dead center of the Milky Way galaxy. Our galaxy. Now luckily, to put this into perspective, a super black hole is like the size. You could fit how many Earths in it? Like 1,000, like a million, something like that.
We're not even counting Earths because you can fit 1,000 Earths in the sun.
Yeah,
we're not counting Earths.
It's like
suns. We're counting.
So how many suns can you fit in there?
It's roughly about 6 billion.
6 billion suns. Do you have any idea how big the sun is?
Yeah.
Huge. It's way bigger.
There are suns that are 4 to 10 times our sun's size, rotating around this black hole at 10% the speed of light. They move. They move it.
The universe has stuff that just blows your mind. I mean, it's so
huge.
That's not even the word for it. That's not even the word for it, man. I'm saying, bro, the universe is so fucking big, bro. It's like it'll break your brain. That's how big it is.
But you know what?
It will break your brain.
I like that breaking because it helps me to live better in the moment. To know that my moment in time is just, you know, it's like an ash off a goddamn cigarette.
Exactly.
Smeared into your desk.
Exactly.
You know, that is how small we are.
That's how small we are.
On the scale of things in the universe.
Bruh, I had saw a picture of a what's the name of that ship that flew off in the 70s and it's out there in interstellar space right now? Voyager, exactly. They showed a picture of Voyager. Voyager turned its camera around and took a picture of the Earth from where it was at. And the Earth was so small, they had to put an arrow up under it. And it was like a small little blue speck.
Like a shard of glass, bro.
And that just goes to show you, we ain't shit.
Know what I mean? Let us tell it though, we bomb.
We are small as fuck, bro. Small as hell. The universe, I'm telling you, man, if y'all ain't into this universe stuff, man, just find something on Discovery Channel that got something to do with space and the size of space, and you will be like, holy shit.
Yeah. And
it will truly amaze you.
That holy shit moment is the reason a lot of people are afraid of it. And they question it by going, well, how do they know if they ain't been there? Because do you know how many pairs of eyeglasses we got up here running around the planet?
You got telescopes, you got satellites. Well, and as far as how do they know how far distances is and how big the universe is they measure it. You know, there are really smart people that measure that shit.
That do some extraordinary math.
Outlandish math. That's some math that I look at it, I'll just start crying.
Yeah. You know,
you know
it's the math I'm looking at and be like, hey man, can you just talk about it?
Right, for real. They measure that shit. That's how they know, man. I mean, it's some fascinating, amazing shit. I was always fascinated with the universe, man. Back in the day, I wanted to be an astronomer when I was a kid, but I knew that I sucked at math. So I just kept it as a dream. But yeah, man, I was always, man, like with the space shuttles, the space shuttle program and all that stuff, man. I've always been fascinated with it. So yeah.
Here's something to show you.
Dope shit.
How the human ego works. We had the nerve to name this motherfucking black hole.
What they name it?
Sagittarius A star.
Sagittarius A?
Yeah, no. The full name of it is Sagittarius A star.
Sagittarius A star. Yeah, well,
that's the name of the black hole.
Yeah.
But it's a black hole. So why isn't it called Sagittarius A black hole?
That's a good question. Maybe I don't know. It's definitely not a star.
Star.
It's definitely not a star.
So hey, it used to be a star.
That's how them scientists do it, man. That's how they do it, man. I mean,
you know what? That'll make me sign up to Patreon just so I can ask Neil deGrasse Tyson why they call it Sagittarius A star when it's a black hole.
I'm pretty sure he know the answer to that.
And put the
why don't you Google it? Make it a Google moment. Google it, Dre. Say it on. Ask Google on your phone.
Ask Google.
Make it a Google moment of the night.
Okay, Google moment of the night, y'all.
Yeah, let's do that.
If my Google will ever work. No, I don't want to know nothing about Jimmy Superfly Snooker. Why is Sagittarius A star? No, we need to get our questioning together. Why is Sagittarius A star not called a black hole? So here's a better question. Why is Sagittarius A star named a star when it's a black hole, which was the question I proposed?
Okay, hold on, check this out. It says Sagittarius A is a massive black hole at the center of the Milky Way. Now that astronomers have imaged it, they can begin to learn more about black holes within other galaxies across the universe. But they're not saying why. Hold on. Okay. Why is Sagittarius A called a star? Brown dubbed Sagittarius A asterisk as an in-joke because he thought that the discovery was exciting, and excited states of atoms are denoted with asterisk. The star is actually an asterisk.
So
Sagittarius A asterisk is consistent with X-ray source naming conventions. So Sagittarius A, I guess the asterisk is a.
So we're actually calling it the wrong thing. It's not Sagittarius A star, it's Sagittarius A asterisk.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there we have it.
Yeah. So it's not a star. They're not saying this, they just put an asterisk next to it. Mm-hmm. So you read that.
No, it's I didn't, because that's what it said. It says Sagittarius A star. I've heard Neil deGrasse Tyson. I've heard what's his name, Brian Cox. I've heard Michio Kaku. I've heard all these amazing physicists and astronomers and super scientists call it a star when it's a fucking black hole.
I don't know, man. That's just something that we have to maybe look up one day and figure that out. We'll get the answer to it.
It's just crazy.
That is some dope shit to discover.
But no, what's even crazier is we as humans have accumulated the knowledge and the technology to photograph something that shouldn't be able to be that's really not able to be photographed. Why? Because it doesn't reflect light; it absorbs it.
Yeah, a black hole swallows everything. Everything. Light can't even escape it.
Everything.
Once it gets started, it takes light with it too. Yep.
So what we have an actual image of is the disk around the black hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I can't wait for the James Webb Telescope.
So so imagine if that black hole just got bored and said, you know what, I'm gonna move over here. You know what I'm saying? What did nobody just say? You know what? Let me go over here.
You know what though?
You know what I'm saying?
It's already doing that.
See what I'm saying? I mean,
it's already and it's pulling everything else in our galaxy along with it.
So I'm saying, like, I'm telling you, man, if that
that's who's driving Earth right now.
If that black hole was to, if it ever came a day, and it's likely not going to happen, but if it ever came a day that black hole decided to get hungry, and that motherfucker start sucking up shit, ain't nothing we can do on Earth.
No,
nothing.
But
can't leave. You can't fly to another planet because it's going to take that planet too. I mean, it's just fucked up. It's over. Listen, and you know the cool thing, but you know what?
Luckily, we're out of its.
Yeah. This is
reach. We're out of its food reach,
bro. This is purely,
but not outside of its gravity reach.
This is purely hypothetical because it's not going to happen, folks. Don't be afraid.
I mean, I don't know, man. You know, it's more than one black hole in this.
True. But I'm saying, if that was to happen, I would choose that way to go because that would be the coolest way to die. Because you know what happens when if a black hole was to hit Earth? It stretches everything. They call it spaghettification. It will stretch you.
We dead
into the black hole.
We're dead before the planet itself starts to break up.
Yeah, because it's gonna all the oxygen is gone. Yeah.
It's gonna grab our moon and or our sun.
Well, they're gonna grab the sun. The sun is too far away. It's gonna take us before it takes the sun. But look. It's going to stretch us. It's like spaghettification. You dig what I'm saying?
Turn into
a fucking noodle.
And you're a noodle. And
that'd be a cool way to that'd be a dope way to go.
Yeah, that'd be a dope way to die.
That'd be a dope way to go. It wouldn't be boring.
But scientists have also wondered, what if you don't die when you go in there? You get stretched out and turned into this noodle, right? And then you get in this motherfucker and it's a party.
You have to realize though, Dre, there's no oxygen. You're gonna suffocate.
We don't know that.
If you got on a spacesuit, you might have a shot.
We don't know that though.
Yeah, we don't know that because we don't know. We don't know what's in there.
But just like imagine you go through the spaghettification and you get inside the black hole. It's black for about an hour or two, and then there's a party.
No, I doubt that, kid. Ain't no party down there.
I mean, middle smack dab middle of the black hole, there's this major ass universal party going on, and humans are the only ones who are scared of the shit. So we don't get to go to the party. They put the party in the black hole.
I find out
I mean, hey.
No.
If I can think of it, it could be a possibility in another universe.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And my thing though, I think that once you're in there, it's over. I mean,
once you go
first
in
of all,
you're
not gonna have any idea where you're at or what's going on because you'll be dead. You know. So you know. I mean, nature is no joke, man. Especially space nature. outer space nature is purely
Man,
out to kill you. Do you you go out in space right now? You're dead. There's
dead.
no oxygen there. It's a vacuum.
I seen
Nothing,
a
nothing,
thing on
nothing in the
YouTube.
universe is built for you to live. First of
No,
all, there's no
no,
oxygen.
no
You can't
oxygen.
live without oxygen.
And if you put oxygen in space, then everybody dies. Still,
You know what I mean?
that's
So,
fucked up. You can't win for losing.
you can't win. I
Hold
mean,
on, couldn't
man,
Thanos breathe in space?
Thanos is a straight up titan, bro. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. I'm talking about us.
I love it.
We ain't shit.
I love that response. I love it. I love it. Big Artie Rosie, I love it.
Man.
Ooh.
All right, bro. What else you got, Dre?
All right.
That was a good
So-
one. That was fun.
So we got Netflix over here, man.
What about Netflix?
Netflix is got some things going on. They've been losing subscribers. They're about to kill password sharing.
Yeah, I heard. So how is that going to work? I wonder.
Well, when you log in with your devices, their security somehow checks to see if that device is approved on your account, and it backs it up with your billing address. So if, like, let's say I got Netflix on my phone, right? But my phone's billing address is where my Netflix was started at.
Okay.
So my Netflix billing address and my phone billing address the same thing. Of course, those companies sure they share their information, but I don't think they don't.
Yeah. Of course they do.
So they know what the IP address is of each device that's connected to their server.
So that's
you
how
got a password. Okay, prime example. Hey, D, let me get your Netflix password, man, so I can watch the new Cat Williams. All right, man, cool. But D lives in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
His homeboy stay in rural Kentucky. For a while, somebody stay in rural Kentucky.
Yeah.
D is watching Cat Williams in Indianapolis. His homeboy is watching Cat Williams on the same password
in Kentucky. Yeah. So they're gonna be like, hold on. How the fuck is he watching the same thing in two different states?
In two different states.
All right, so we're gonna
why is his account showing activation on two different server networks?
Yeah.
Okay, so we need you to go through your security and redo your security and change your password and close out such and such devices.
But do you really? That just seems kind of petty to me, man. I don't know. That just seems. I mean, they still getting their money.
They get because if I share my password, only one person is paying for a subscription.
I know, but it does. So what if 3 or 4 other people get to share? Get to share the entertainment. I mean, you're still getting your money. You still got how many Netflix subscribers are on
But we
Earth?
want everybody to have their own subscription so we can know what everybody is watching. So we can set the algorithm up to make sure that you get to watch the things you want to watch on your own subscription. That way we get some money from you too for providing the extra services of showing you things that you like to see. Not what your friend over here who likes to watch horror flicks, but you really don't like to watch horror flicks. You like anime, so you watch anime. But now your friend's got anime in his horror flick suggestions.
They just being greedy.
Yeah, that's the machine that we have set up.
Yep. And we you know what? We made it. We made it that big.
We made it.
We made it that
ourselves.
big.
We got a bad habit of fucking our own selves, don't we?
Yep. we made the monster. We had to deal with it. Yep.
And now we got to sleep
fault but ours.
And speaking of sleep with it, we got another little story that kind of involves some Netflix, but you know, it's the classic fuckboy game of Netflix and chill. Hey, due to all these other streaming services out here, people have come up with some new and surprising names.
Why don't Netflix and chill got to be a fuckboy thing though? I mean, you Netflix and chill with your wife at home, don't you? Does that make you a fuckboy?
I mean, we're all men are fuckboys because that's what we want to do. We want to fuck.
No.
Yes.
No.
Name one man out here that don't want to fuck. And his name ain't.
I'm not saying it. I'm saying, but you're not using it for the definition that it is made for. You know what I mean?
Look,
but go continue the story. Go ahead, keep going.
I guess I keep it 100 because I know I like to fuck, and if I can watch a movie and then we fuck, okay,
it's a beautiful thing. I mean, hey, it's a beautiful thing. So keep it on. What's up?
So
keep going.
My guy came up. This Redditor or Tinder user came up with a new way to say Netflix and chill, basically.
Okay.
And he's got his one is called Disney Plus and Thrust.
Disney Plus and Thrust.
Disney Plus and Thrust. So
I have to admit that's fucking genius.
My crazy ass. You know my crazy ass. I'm crazy, right? I was like, oh yeah, I got to try this one out.
Did you try it?
Oh yeah, I tried it out, and the look on her face was epic.
Was it?
The look on her face says, yeah, if I lay this line in at the right time from a new person, it just might work.
Did you do some pelvic thrusting?
Nah, I ain't did no thrusting on it yet.
You but struck out, huh?
She accepted the offer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool.
I'm gonna try that tomorrow. I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna give you the results of that.
Okay, so if you ain't got, for those out there who don't have Disney Plus and or Netflix, you might have.
Don't tell me they got some more.
Oh yeah, they got some more, dog. It's crazy.
Oh well, keep it going.
Crazy, but
keep it going.
Turn your head around because it's crazy.
Okay, well, keep it going then.
So we got HBO and Blow. We got Hulu and Woohoo.
Hulu and Woohoo.
Yes,
Hulu and Woohoo.
Okay, then we got Amazon Prime and Sexy Time.
That might be my favorite.
Yeah,
that's got more of a grown man feel.
That was a little more straightforward.
Yeah, it's straight because that's some grown man shit right there. Yeah, that's grown man right there. I'm with that one.
I got this Amazon Prime over here.
That might be that. That might be my favorite. That one.
No. I like this next one. This next was my favorite because besides, guys, remember?
Yeah.
IMAX and Climax.
Yeah, okay, yeah, with that one. Okay,
man, that one right there. Just oh my god, I was like, yeah, that's the one right there.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
See, look, my wife said we grown men and little boys. All men are immature.
Very. Doesn't matter what age we are.
Now, the most immature one of them all.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Is an old school one.
Can't wait for this one.
This old school one. This was before Netflix and chill.
Can't wait.
Because Netflix put these jokers out of business.
Oh, Blockbuster and what?
Cock thruster.
Perfect.
I would have to shorten it.
Perfect.
I would say less Blockbuster and Thruster.
Perfect. I love it. Love it. Fantastic. Those Redditors deserve an award.
Exactly.
Give it to them. Give it all to him.
We got an example from the audience.
Wait a minute.
See, we did have a Video Shack, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yep.
Okay, so Video Shack can get on your back from the audience.
Damn, that worked too. Damn. That was that story. It was worth getting on tonight just for that story.
Now, the person who came up with the Disney Thrust and Plus,
pay him now. Give him all. Just pay him.
You gave several examples of using the line. He literally asked her, "You down for Disney Plus and Thrust instead?"
I'm asking my old lady.
The chick said, and the person who replied to him said, "You had me at Disney."
See, Disney Plus will get you there, bro.
He replied,
it's a lot of chicks that love Disney, man.
He replied, "Cool. What's your number?" She replied, "Do you have Snapchat or Facebook?" That was just one example. I mean, they got about 6 of them down there, man. Where he dropped that bomb on him, and he basically ran the same line each time.
And he scored.
He copied
it worked, didn't it?
The only thing he changed was the person name he was talking to.
It worked, didn't it?
And it worked.
Yeah. Chicks love Disney.
One chick replied to him, "Well, I do like to try new things."
See what I'm saying? See, Disney Plus will get you in there, man.
But that's how you gotta be. You gotta be simple and direct, but not a threat.
There you go.
And what's more non-threatening than let's watch
Disney Plus and Thrust? It's perfect. Somebody needs to pay him.
Yeah. I mean, when I heard that one, bro, I was like, "Oh, damn." And then I seen the examples. I'm like, "Oh, shit. And it's working."
Pay the man.
Yeah.
Pay the man.
I'm a whore. I be all over them dating sites. You think I ain't finna try?
Hey, may as well. See if it works, shit.
See if it works. Yes. You had to turn that off because you didn't want to watch that while we were doing it. I can't tell y'all what she said. No.
We don't want to hear about y'all sexcapades. Okay. All right, Ray, what's the next story, kid?
So our last story is a heavy one, man. We got some shit that's came back from the dead. A virus system came back from the dead, man. I had never heard of this shit.
I had heard of it a long time ago.
I
forgot all about it.
I ain't never. I didn't heard of chicken pox. I didn't heard of the measles and the Black Plague.
Yeah.
And
the Spanish flu.
Spanish flu and bird flu.
H1N1.
Cow.
H1N1. Mad cow.
Yeah, you know, I hadn't heard of some crazy diseases.
Yeah.
But this one, Dr. Scott Gottlieb says rising monkeypox cases suggest it's spreading wide and fast.
So, are there cases in the United States?
Yes.
What states? Did they say?
New York, Massachusetts,
of course, it had to be New York.
And Canada. We got cases in Canada also. I consider Canada a part of the United States because we're on the same piece of rock.
So, the monkeypox is like those real big bumps, ain't they? They're like bigger than regular chickenpox. They're like big bumps.
Yeah. They're Now, and the thing about it is, by the time it gets to that point where you're actually seeing the rashes and the hives, so to speak, by the time you're seeing those, it's already been in your system for over 2 weeks, going on 3.
So is it a recovery rate? Is it or is it taking people out?
Do they have treatment for it?
I'm pretty sure they do because it's old.
I'm sure they do.
The monkeypox is old as fuck, so they gotta have
something for it already. Yeah. But if it's spreading, what is it out there that's that's causing it to spread?
That's the question. Question. What is causing it to spread? I mean, this COVID shit was enough, man. I mean, COVID ain't shit. COVID is just like getting the flu, and that shit shut the world down. So can you imagine if that shit spread like COVID did?
Well, and so far, they don't know how far it spread because of the long incubation period. COVID only had like a 10 to 14 day incubation period before you started showing symptoms.
Yeah.
You get the shit and you show symptoms pretty quick if you ain't if you're not asymptomatic to it. But
right.
With monkeypox, man, that shit's sitting in your system for over 2 weeks and you don't know you got it.
Yeah, exactly.
And by the time you realize you got it, you already, let's see, you already had several fevers. You got the sores start coming up.
So that's what I'm saying. Like if you don't know you had it, and then all that stuff starts popping up on you, do you have a chance to recover from it if they give you like a vaccine for it or anything, or is it killing people?
Let's just.
Has there been any cases of people dying of it?
That's gonna be our second. That's gonna be our second. Okay, monkeypox deadly. Let's see. What is cases are rising globally? And is it deadly? Here we go. Monkeypox is a zoonotic virus which transmits diseases from animals to humans. Cases,
and that's what I was just about to say. It come from somebody fucking with animals, man.
Yeah,
somebody fucking with animals and not washing their fucking hands.
Probably, more than likely.
Yeah,
and they say that it's known for being active in tropical regions, where animals do carry the virus. So I guess it's like the monkey swarm.
More than likely, somebody brought that shit from overseas, just like COVID. They brought that shit over here. So if that person infects that person infects that person, they have no way of zeroing it down to who's like patient zero.
It's got a 3.6% mortality rate. So only 3.6% of the people who get it might die from it and that's with no treatment.
That's with no treatment. Yeah.
That's with no treatment.
So they pretty much got a vaccine for it.
Yeah, and most is looking like most of it is already in your immune system. Your immune system can fight the virus off, but it has a chance to transmit or spread.
But that come from that shit when you got that come from that shit that we got when we were babies, man. We got them when we got immunized, man. That shit fight for you, that shit stay in you for a long time. You dig?
Okay, I got a next question here. Is monkeypox curable? Currently, there is no proven safe treatment for monkeypox virus infections. For proposed controlling monkeypox outbreak in the United States, smallpox vaccine, antiviral, and vaccine immunizations can be used. So you can use other medicines, but those medicines also aren't fully proven.
So you can use like a chickenpox vaccine for it.
Yeah, I guess so. You get you some calamine lotion and put on this shit.
I wouldn't trust that shit though, man. I'm trying to get y'all need to come on with it. Fuck that.
They gonna tell you get some calamine.
I saw a picture with somebody. I saw that you was somebody with a case of monkeypox, man, and them lumps look like they hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, and I guarantee you they itch like hell.
Boy, I bet it's hell. Hell. Yeah, man.
Shit, if we can.
Shit ain't no joke.
Oh yeah,
That ain't no joke at all.
Yeah, here we go, y'all.
And them big ass bumps. That shit hurt.
Bruh. If I get a bump like that, it ain't gonna get a chance to get that big before I'm popping that bitch at the hospital.
Man.
The first one that show up. What the hell is this on my head? Immediately, look.
What the hell is this on my arm? I feel you, bro. I feel you. But shit, if you pop the motherfuckers, it might be worse for you. So you best leave that shit alone, man. Leave that shit alone. Go to the doctor.
Oh, boy, you talk about a severe case of acne on this joker right here. That's
I don't want to see no more of that nasty shit. I'm good. You're trying to fuck my appetite up.
I think Dr. Puss might like the monkeypox. She might get her some business.
Yeah, people like that are just sick motherfuckers. Yeah, man. I guess we knocked it all down, man. Anything about the story we talked about last week about the Buffalo shooter? Any new thing?
Honestly, I have not really been keeping up with that story. I need to, which is the reason I got my compassion shirt on here. Because yeah, if y'all see me on live until this joker go to jail, man, I gotta have my compassion shirt on for the people, because this shit made no sense. Made no sense whatsoever.
No, not whatsoever.
I do actually need to find out what is going on with the Buffalo shooter. Thank you.
Well, we know that he pleaded not guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know he had the nerve to do that shit.
I was watching the story.
Did
I see you that story?
He has some great security. Oh my God, his security detail on to and from court.
Of course, yeah, of course, because they yeah, hell yeah. But did you see the Young Turk story with the black dude? What's his name? Rashad. When he was talking about his parents.
Yeah,
his parents had made an excuse for him, talking about that the whole pandemic made him messed up about being isolated and all of that stuff. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that stupid shit.
Nah, I want to tell me how many Confederate flags they got hanging up at that house.
Exactly. Talking about the whole pandemic made him isolate and get on a computer and made himself go on there and look at all this all this racist shit. You wanted to look at all that racist shit. You probably was a racist already, you motherfucker. His parents were civil engineers, both of them. Both his parents work for the government. For the government. Civil engineers. Yeah. That's how he had access to them weapons. And now they're making excuses for him.
The fears. Okay, so here we got posted in the New Yorker yesterday. Headline says the Buffalo shooters shop at their gun stores. New York and Pennsylvania shopkeepers recount their interaction with Peyton G and the fears of civil war that have run rampant in his community since 2020. So basically, he fell down the rabbit hole of from the story that came out during the Bush administration about
the Great Replacement, something like that.
Yeah, this
the Great Replacement
that they talking about due to
all the immigrants coming up and black folks getting they like I told you once before we had this conversation. These white men feel that their country is being taken from them. So they're resulting to doing drastic, stupid shit.
They're resulting to the violence that they ensued, or not should I say ensued, that their ancestors did in order to get this country.
And they call us the thugs.
I mean,
Oh,
projections.
we the thugs. They call us the thugs and the killers. Okay, but you're just doing the same shit that your people did back in the 50s and 60s.
The 50s and 60s, my boy, I'm talking about, 19th centuries, 18th centuries, 16th centuries,
all the way back to fucking slavery shit.
Shit, I mean, no,
before slavery.
Go back further. You ain't went back further enough. I'm talking about back before Jesus, bruh. I'm talking back before Jesus. I've never understood what it is that the white man has inside of him where they feel the need or want to own or be in control of everything.
Because that's how it started, and they feel that they have a God-given right for it to stay that way. They feel that it is their God-given right.
But yet they can't fly the ship they own.
Exactly.
That's how I like to shut them all down. Okay, you so powerful, you so superior. Why can't you fly this ship we own and stop us from running into these damn rocks?
Exactly.
I'll wait.
Exactly.
They don't like that. Man. Like, okay, here's a great example for you of shutting down a white male superiority complex. White male trucker.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Complains
here we go.
That he can't get his vehicle out of the parking lot because somebody is illegally parked.
Okay.
One.
Hey, what's the trucker's name? What's the trucker's name first?
I don't know what his name is.
You got to give him a name. You always give him a name. Come on now.
I always give him a name.
Yeah. What's his name?
He looked like he might have been, a Tim.
Okay. I thought you was gonna name a Bubba again, but go ahead.
No, he looked like he might have been either a Tim or a Cody.
Okay. Oh, Cody. Yeah, that's definitely Cody. Yeah, okay. Keep going.
So he's mad and upset that this trucker's parked right here, but there's plenty of room for him to drive around from where where I see him at when I approach the situation.
Yeah.
Where he said he was at and where he is made no sense if you're driving a tractor trailer with a 53-foot trailer on it.
Uh-huh.
I posed this question to him. So what you're telling me, sir, is that you couldn't move this 53-foot trailer from where you were parked at out to the road and back around instead of trying to make a U-turn in a small space where you see a vehicle is at blocking your path in that small space to make a U-turn. You can't make a U-turn there because it's somebody parked there, but you still gonna try to make one because you don't want to go out on the street.
Yeah.
He didn't like that question. Got his ass back in the truck.
Uh-huh.
Why he got out the truck, I don't know. Because I gave you instructions prior to you getting out the truck of what I needed you to do in order to get you either to the fuel lane or out the parking lot.
He wasn't trying to listen. He wasn't trying to listen to you.
No, he wasn't trying to listen because he think I don't know what I'm doing because
he thought you didn't know what you're doing and he don't know what you was talking. He thought you didn't know what you was doing and he didn't know what you thought you didn't know what you was talking about. And plus, he ain't gonna take no trucking advice from a nigga. Shut up, nigga.
Yeah, I had a feeling he wanted to say that, but he ain't had the balls to say it to my face.
Of course not. When he closed that door, when you left, he probably said it all. He said all kind of shit then, but
Oh no,
he ain't gonna say it to your face.
my boy. Let me tell you. I ain't tell you the good part. Here's the good part.
Hurry up, you got 20 seconds.
When he finally decided to move, he thought I left. I went around to the other side of the truck. He stopped and decided he wanted to get out the truck and walk up on my manager. With his arms out swinging. He about 6'5". I come around the corner. He sees me and darts his ass back in the truck.
And that, folks, is it in a nutshell right there. We at the 1 hour mark, 1 hour 11 seconds. That means that the 1 hour get down has officially ended. I have been Macaroni the Dizzle with my man who?
Dre the Drizzle.
Dre the Drizzle. And we will see you guys next week. And remember,
always
watch out. Like Dre said, show some compassion. We can't be mean. We can't be mean and mad all the time, y'all.
Can't be mean and mad all the time.
So yeah, man. Y'all be cool, man. Peace. 100.
Peace.
Later. Hello.